Alright, so this is Martin Bryan. I have downsized to an apartment and a much smaller studio, basically my bedroom and part of my living room, and I'm really glad how it's turning out. So let's take a look, shall we? Alright, so right there I've got my gig bag and I'm using two Behringer effects. The D440 analog delay, which I have tuned down so it's basically like a reverb pedal. If you just adjust the settings, you can make it sound like a reverb, or actually a reverb pedal, as opposed to having a super long delay. The other pedal is their vintage overdrive for the solo tracks. And I guess I should mention what I'm really trying to do here, since I've been playing by myself, bada boom for some time. A good friend of mine mentioned that my rhythm and my timing was just completely off, and that I needed to start practicing with metronome again. So, like all good recording applications, the application I have has a metronome in it, and I use the metronome on the two rhythm tracks. And what I'm doing here is I have the metronome playing, and for the first part I just laid down the chord sustained and then came back with the actual rhythm to a song I wrote called No Sin. And as you can see, the wave patterns align pretty good, which means my timing is improving. On the third track, I didn't have the metronome going because I had the two rhythm tracks, and this is just a solo track. So I just rendered it, but let me play it for you so you can see live what it looks like. Alright, all three tracks going. You can see the recording levels, and then also the main recording level. Alright, kind of cool. I'm really happy with how this is working out. My inexpensive Home Depot desk actually wasn't that inexpensive. Between that and the chair, it was like 600 bucks, and it just fits everything perfectly. Computer's on the floor, that's not best practice, but hey, it all works. There's the stage right / Monoprice 1 and 5 watt tube amp. And I didn't mention this lovely Epiphone SG400. See if I can zoom in on that. There we go. Alright, thanks. Peace out, like and subscribe.